Hello, I went to the dialogue about defying stereotypes and how just because everyone says something so doesn't mean that it's so. And so there are many nationalities, gender, sexualities, and backgrounds that people often assume certain things about them, but that doesn't necessarily make those things true. One of the examples we talked about was people from the north thinking the southern people are dumber, people from the south thinking the northern people are stuck up or rude. But just because that stereotype exists doesn't make it true about everyone and doesn't even make it true for a lot of people. I do feel like our group achieved true dialogue because everyone had their fair share to say and they were given a chance to speak, and it wasn't like one person dominated the entire time or people felt uncomfortable talking. It was a very non-judgmental atmosphere where everyone, I think, felt pretty comfortable, which is good. So I think because we were able to go back and forth, true dialogue was achieved. There were definitely active voices in our dialogue, just like there are in every group of people, or certain people, for whatever reason, maybe they just feel more comfortable and say more things, which keeps the conversation flowing better. So we definitely had a couple of those people who would spark a new topic, and then everyone would feel comfortable talking after that. There were also, just like in every other group, more reserved voices, where people were a little quieter, just wanted to listen a little bit more. They didn't say as much, which was nice, because then other people got a chance to talk, because with 30 people in a room, it's easy to get drowned out. So some people are a little quieter. Other people get a chance to talk when otherwise they may not have. My personal role in the group is probably, like anyone else would say, I guess, a little bit of both. I definitely had my fair share of talking, but it's not like I controlled the room. I just gave my input on stereotypes that I felt that I understood or felt part of. I think the dialogue is a part of CU 1000 because, first of all, it encouraged us to meet other people and kind of break out of our shell a little bit and talk about things that matter a little more than just like, what's your major? What school are you from? What town? So, I think it's a good part of the CU 1000. It gets you started here. I do definitely see dialogue as a useful university skill because no matter where you go in life, you're going to have active conversations, and the older you get, the more significant those conversations will be, and you have to actually watch what you say and say your opinions without offending anybody. You have to learn how to listen but still talk, even in big crowds. So I think that's a good move for us to do this. And then the YouTube thing also helps us break out of our shell because it probably feels a little awkward for some people. That's about all I had to say. Some other stereotypes were that Asians were smart. People that are from like Montana may be a little bit more farm country people. That was about it. You also learned how to not be judgmental when everyone else is talking. To like listen, actively listen by making eye contact and not texting, which is an important skill to learn for all avenues of life. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. And I'm at 5 minutes now. I'll probably stop.